Hey, sorry. I was just busy with my four children here, two boys and two girls. They can be quite the task. I'm going to put you guys down for a second. No fussing, okay? All right, good. Well, hey, my name is Jessica. I'm just so excited to be taking this class with all of you. Me and my husband of 13 years, we live on the Gulf Coast of Mississippi. It has been a culture shock to say the least, but we've enjoyed it so much. We actually were in the military for 10 years, and my husband went from one battlefield to another, decided to go into the ministry. So we are excited to be doing the work of God, the work of the kingdom, and just sharing His name across our section of the United States, and then hopefully throughout the world. So as far as family, like I said, I have my husband of 13 years. I have my oldest son, who is 12 years old. My next child is a 9-year-old girl. And then I have 5-year-old twins who just went into kindergarten. So they are wonderful. They are loud and obnoxious, just like they should be. But I have loved just being their mama. So actually, for about 12 years, I knew that I wanted to homeschool, and so I did for most of that time. And just recently, coming into the ministry, we decided that it would be a good move to push them into the public school. They made a great transition there, so they are enjoying it. And I decided that it would be a good time for me to go back to school as well. So I am in interdisciplinary studies. Liberty took so many of my credits, and so I came on as a senior. So I only have 2 more subterms left after this one, and I will be a graduate with a bachelor's degree. So that is great news. Hobbies and interests. I sing on my worship team. I love to lead worship. It is a big passion of mine to just be able to proclaim the truth of the gospel to people who just need the freedom, who might be able to just sing it in faith. I love to just encourage people to do that. I also love to work out. I actually have a few friends of mine, and we go to the gym most mornings, and we just laugh a lot and look like fools around that gym, but it is so much fun. We also love just hanging out as a family, to camp, to just have people over and just enjoy fellowship through small groups. We love to lead small groups. Just those types of things, very family oriented. That's kind of what we're about. So like I said, I am in interdisciplinary studies. After I do finish, I will be going directly into a master's program for Christian counseling, Lord willing. So very excited about that. I've taken a few courses so far, and I really believe that God is confirming to me that this is the path to which I am supposed to go. So I'm loving it. That's about it. I really hope to learn in this course just to be able to communicate the best that I can. I know that part of our job in the ministry is to proclaim the gospel, and I really want to be able to do that in a way that people can understand and accept, no matter what demographic they are in. So I'm very excited to learn everything that I need to know from this course. So, life-changing event. I tell you what, I've had a few. Being in the military, we didn't have family close by ever. So this one significant event that happened in our lives was truly tough and laughable, but it was good. So me and my husband were really excited to have 2 children. And especially my husband was like, that's great, we love it, we just think that that's the best number. 4 people, that's great. So anyway, we decided that, we were done, and God was like, and I was pregnant. And all of a sudden, when we came to our first ultrasound, we found out that it was twins. And it was just this moment of, how am I going to carry 2 babies? I don't get it. I don't know what to do. So God took us through that, and He was so faithful. Really great health for both of them. Very little NICU time, so that was wonderful. But the funny thing happened on the day they were born. My husband said to me, "Oh, I'm not feeling good. I'm just not feeling good." And I saw on his face that he was getting a little pale. Well, we just had these two babies. They're 5 pounds each. I'm like, "You're not coming near them. I don't know what you have, but you're not coming near them." All of a sudden, he runs into the bathroom and has the most violent puke time you would ever hear. And I am just, as a mom, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to do this all by myself. So he goes home, and because he can't stay there, and I did twins all by myself in the hospital. It was tough, but it was so good. So came home with the twins in a normal time, and he was still feeling a little ill, but we got through that time. But I tell you what, that 6 months was the toughest 6 months we have ever experienced. Have you ever had those times where you cry and laugh because you really have you can't really figure out what you are? Are you happy? Are you sad? You don't know. You just feel these emotions and they need to come out. That's where we were for about 6 months of our lives. My daughter had colic and acid reflux, so she just did not want to sleep and she didn't want to eat. And my son, he was just so tired and sleepy all the time that he also didn't want to eat, but he would sleep. So just many things that really tested our marriage. But man, we came through and we were such a team from that experience. I found out that my oldest son is very much a protector. He made sure that they stayed safe. He made sure that they were well taken care of. And my daughter was definitely a nurturer as well. She would help me with certain things when my husband was gone. But I tell you what, even though those times in our lives where we question, oh my gosh, does God have this? Is God sovereign over even this thing that he wanted to give that to us? The answer was definitely yes. He gave us everything we needed, even if it wasn't in the physical. He gave us every strength, every ability to be able to get through that. He even gave us just significant help in our marriage as well. So it was a wonderful time. So I encourage you, if you are out there and you're watching this, that whatever God has in your life that seems unmanageable, just lean into Him. He will give you the grace that you need to get through it. So again, excited to just be able to walk with you all through this course, and just excited to learn with you. Hope you all have a great